Hello everyone, my name is Caden, and right you're looking at right now is the entrance to the food forest, which is where I did my service learning hours for colloquium. And right here you can see out front there are some weeds, and part of what I did is pull out a ton of weeds. There used to be like, no, look at all the weeds here, multiply it by 100. That's how much there used to be before Caden walked around and pulled them straight out of the ground by the roots. And yeah, why did I choose the food forest? Well, my friend back around a year ago introduced me to the food forest, and I also have a lot of friends in the food forest club, which I'm a part of. I like free food. I like food that comes from, organic, no GMOs, no pesticides. This is all completely healthy permaculture, and I just love it here, so I wanted to do it here. I wanted to give back to the place I get so much food out of, and it felt really good. And it relates to sustainability because, well, look, it's permaculture, which means that's like permanent agriculture. This food forest will be here whether anyone is tending to it or not, because it has all of the niches a healthy ecosystem needs is filled by a diverse range of species. If one species dies out, another one will just take its role and keep the ecosystem moving forward. And that's just amazing, Like, there will be stuff here for future generations when I pass. And I think there's a really good quote. It says, greatness is when you plant a tree that you won't even get to see fully grown, something like that. And if everyone just lived like that, I think we'd have a better world. And speaking of that, how did this project connect me to the natural world? Well, this is nature right here for you. There's nothing more natural than this natural world we are looking at right now. There's nothing more natural than this. I'm breathing the freshest air. It's hitting my face, the cool wind. Everything is just amazing. All this food here is delicious. Like, look at that papaya. Ooh, once that thing is a little bit more yellow, delicious. It's gonna be the best papaya ever. And yeah, like, it's so natural. This is the right way people should be living. This is no slaughterhouse. This is a peaceful place where people can get food. These plants have no arms and legs to fight back or run away. They basically want to be eaten. They basically want it. Like, look at this. Is that a delicious little black mulberry? Wow. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Oh well, who cares? I'm going to eat that delicious mulberry. So sweet. For me, for everyone. It's just for everyone. It's amazing. Wow. The only problem with this place is there are some invasive species, which, there's nothing here that's really gonna kill you, but it does take sunlight away from other plants, takes away some nutrients from other plants, and that's kind of a problem because there's plants here that we actually want to grow. And the whole concept of invasive species is a little bit backwards anyways. It's all just based about standards of Western colonizers in the Americas. It's really, if it was here before the colonizers, they say it's native. If it's not, they say it's not. So I think I'm technically an invasive species, so take that term lightly. But what we can do about the invasive species, if they're not what we want, is you can just take them out. You can just pull them down. Like, you just pull it right down. Not like that, but you get the point. And yeah, you just pull it. Anything you don't want, you can just yank it out of the ground. No one's gonna stop you. And connecting it with the class, I mean, this is basically a utopia. We talked a lot about utopias. We talked a lot about food forests in utopias. Well, this is a food forest, and I just wish there were more of them. I wish the whole world was covered in a utopia like this, with mulberry trees and, wow, just everything amazing. There's a papaya. Ooh, look at that. Even a little special cage for this plant, keeping it all safe. Beautiful flowers. This is a utopia.